guys, Jack's Pop Guy here today.
And GVKcollectibles.
And today's a special. It's not our usual What's in the Box Wednesday. It's a special What's in the Box Wednesday. It's our haul video for all the local shops we went to. We went down to Orlando for our trip down to Disney. So when we went down to Orlando, we drove, obviously, because we're 2 hours away. But we figured it'd be fun on the way down and the way back up to hit a whole bunch of local shops. As long as we actually left an extra day for us to just hit a bunch of shops in Orlando, because there's a lot in Orlando.
Oh yeah.
So this is really our haul video. This is the figure part of it. On Monday, you saw the comic side of it. I was not in that video. I did get a comic, but it's one I've had. It's nothing special. I actually got two. One was just a variant cover of a book that was, it was a release for that week, and one was an older book I've showed off on the show before. I just wanted to get a different copy of it. But yeah, this is the figure video, which entails of NECA, the Pops, and
yeah, pretty much like anything you could possibly think of.
Black Series. Ooh, Black Series.
So, did you want to get started, or do you want me to get started?
You go ahead and go first, because you got stuff at a store I did not get anything at, so let's get that start done.
Now, I can't remember this specific store's name, but we will definitely put
put it up on the screen. It's really just blank in my mind.
And I think also a majority of the stores from the comic book shop video.
All those links will be down in the description, at least like if they have a website, like the names of them, and maybe I'll put like their Facebook page.
So there's this cool one. This is the same shop I got the Hellblazer #1. I was really excited to get. It is Ellen Ripley from Aliens. Now this is actually a vaulted pop of what I'm aware of. But I was Mythical had it for the longest time, but I always didn't really pull the trigger on it until I saw it then, and I'm like, you know what, might as well get it. I love it. Ripley's an awesome character from Aliens.
Let's real quick. The reason he didn't get it is because he says he's not a pop collector. But looking around here, he has a whole table, like the entrance from upstairs to his room, where it's all pops. And
now I'm stacking my quarter
because he has so many that he's starting to stack them. So I'm starting to think he's a little bit of a Funko collector. But
a little bit.
That's fun. But yeah, is that the only thing he has from
that? Yeah, that was the only thing.
That's the only collectible. They had pops and stuff, but like nothing too crazy that was really for me. They had a lot of stuff in the back that I could see, but I didn't know if they had an online shop or anything like that. Something I haven't really looked into yet, but
if they do, we'll let you know.
But it was a really cool comic shop. They also had like tabletop game area, so that was really cool.
It was a fun store.
But yeah, so let's go ahead and get into the first store that we both really kind of went crazy in the store. So Awesome Toys, he's actually wearing the shirt today. This is Awesome Toys. Yeah, stand up, give it a nice little. So Awesome Toys, Jack's, they have a store in Jacksonville. It's just, a vintage toy store. They have Pops, old vintage like Star Wars figures, a whole bunch like Hot Wheels, all that good stuff. They actually opened up a location in Daytona Beach. And we figured on the way, because Daytona's only an hour away, and it's directly, like right before you got on I-4 straight to Orlando, you stop in Daytona. So we figured, you know what, we're going to go in there and pay because we really like going there. It's just kind of far from our house, on the Awesome Toys Jacks. We figured we'll pay a visit to them on the way there. And we actually run into, the last time we were there, the same person that was working at the Jack store was working at the Daytona store, so it was really cool. They had a lot of cool stuff. They always have unique stuff. So yeah, and I got a couple things. So let's go ahead and get into that first item. The first thing I got is a little bit different than what I usually collect, but I saw it and I thought it was really cool. It is a Star Wars Celebrate the Saga 5-pack of the Bounty Hunters. So it comes with Boba Fett, IG-88, Bossick, Jango, and the R5P8, which is the one thing I'm not familiar with. Those
I think it may be. I could be crazy, but I think it may be R5 from A New Hope, where he blows his gasket. But I'm not completely sure. But yeah,
I'm pretty much familiar with all these. I've kept this in the box, like waiting for us to film this video. But this is actually going out of box. I have a nice cool little Star Wars shelf. I've done a lot of rearranging, and I got a cool little it's pretty much a Boba Fett shrine, but it's really, I'm gonna put these Bounty Hunters with that too. But yeah, that's really cool. Awesome little 5-pack that I got. I almost got a Black Series Obi-Wan Kenobi Force Ghost, Force Spirit, same thing.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, let me because I got quite a few things from this store.
Hey, man, I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not done?
Oh,
shit.
More things.
Oh, sorry, man. I didn't
The
know.
disrespect is atrocious
Oh my
today.
goodness, my bad, guys.
Oh my gosh.
I am so sorry.
Totally not poggers, bro. Okay. Anyway, enough of the cringe. I got 2 Disney Pops. These are not high value Pops at all. I'm picking them out of box actually because they kind of got damaged in the trunk because my trunk was just full of shit. I wish we would have taken a picture of it, but we didn't. But it's Ariel from Little Mermaid, obviously. This one is from Series 3, but this is one of the ones that's just been made over and over again. Yeah, cool. Little Mermaid Funko Pop, $14, you know. Cool little pop. I wanted to get a pop from there. They had a good selection. They actually had General Grievous and Mace Windu. I would have gotten those, but I have them already. So, that's why I elected not to get them. But I also got Maleficent from
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty. Thank you. This is the OG Maleficent from Series 1. This is where the one with the Sully, the Mike, the Pikachu, not the Pikachu, Pinocchio, sorry. I had Pikachu on my mind for some reason. But yeah, this one's also very, very cool. I'm glad to get this one. This one will also be going out of box because it's another one of those kind of low value ones. I have like a Disney shelf that's like underneath the Boba Fett shrine, I like to call it. But yeah, it's really cool. Really cool to get these.
Very
I had the Glow Chase, but I decided to sell it because it was really heavy. And I like this one too. He actually has one too.
I have one. That's actually...
That's what I've got from Awesome Toys Daytona now. Let's go to his big old stack.
Along with Aurora, she's my favorite villain too. Maleficent.
Aurora's a villain?
No, Maleficent.
I know.
Alright, so the first one, this was pretty cool because I wasn't sure what it was. It is a NECA alien figure, but it's not just any NECA alien figure. I love these figures. They don't do them anymore, but it is the 8-bit Xenomorph Warrior from the arcade version of the game. As you guys know, I think I've done my first few reviews were on the Friday the 13th ones. I love those figures so much. So it was really, really cool to see it. And it's also a really unique box. It's very different compared to the other ones of where they're the much more traditional Ultimate style boxes, and this is much more of a square box, like a 2-pack you would find.
Yeah. It's really cool. The color's really cool. I'm not a big NECA collector, but these are really, really cool.
Yeah, they always do a great job on their.
It's just because the colors are like so different from like the other ones. Like the other ones are like the warring like the gray, the black, the brown colors, and that one's purple. Pink, fluorescent purple.
Yeah, it's weird how they do. They just base it straight off what it looks like in the video game. This next guy. He's just a little loose, little Predator figure. I don't know which exactly one. He does have a name, but it is really, really cool because it is this kind of translucent plastic, so you can like see right through him. This is, of course, the older Kenner figures from I think the 90s, I believe, when they actually had the license, when Kenner was like everything. It's kind of modeled like they remind me a little bit of the older He-Man toys, just because of how they're designed wise. But it's really, really cool. This guy actually does have a name, and NECA actually did a. Ultimate version, not Ultimate version, but a regular 6-inch version, 7-inch version of this guy, and he's really, really cool. I saw him and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, with the next one, just because in honor of Venom 2 trailer.
Let There Be Carnage.
Let There Be Carnage. This is actually one I was actually looking at. I'm not a big Marvel Legend guy, but it is the Marvel Legend Venom from the movie Venom. As I said, not really a Marvel Legend collector, but this one had to get it because I think it is despite not having the spider, I think, on it, it's a great representation of what Venom is. And especially like of the sick clips I've seen, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely very, very happy to pick this up.
Unpopular opinion, but I liked that movie. I thought it was cool.
Yeah. This is gonna be the last thing. So I actually got this when we were going back.
Yeah, we decided to hit it on the way back.
And I didn't notice it the first time, but I was really glad I discovered it. It is the DC Collectibles Icon line of Swamp Thing. Now, there isn't really too many Swamp Thing figures, so I was really, really happy to see this figure. And the Icon figures are becoming a little bit more rare just because DC Collectibles is no longer a thing, because DC shut them down actually this year. And they have they've done incredible figures, have incredible sculpting, but like McFarlane, I didn't want to wait on the Tom Father to make a Swamp Thing, so I just saw it and I'm like, you know what, it's an easy win for me. So
yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff at Awesome Toys Daytona. Before we hop into the next store, we're gonna restart our recording because it's about to cut off on us. But yeah, Awesome Toys Daytona. I'm gonna actually flash their address up real fast. Because they're awesome. If you're going to Daytona or if you're in Daytona, make sure you check them out. They're a brand new store just opened, so make sure you check them out. So we'll be right back after this. All right, and we're back. So the next little thing. This is another store we don't quite remember the name of.
I think,
but it's literally right next door to Awesome Toys Daytona. It's a Pokemon.
I believe it was bearded cards. I believe
bearded cards. I think, yeah.
Really, really cool staff too. By the way,
the guy there was really cool. He was actually doing like a live stream, I think, and the guy there, he got a pack of Pokemon cards and he cut the pack before he opened them.
Very, very, very good environment. But I saw this guy and I'm like, I'm not usually. Well, I am a plushie guy, but I saw it. I'm not usually a Pokemon guy, but there's one Pokemon I do love too, actually, and it is Pikachu. But he's not just any Pikachu, he's dressed up as Tyranitar. Tyranitar is probably one of my favorite Pokemons. He is essentially Godzilla in the Pokemon universe, which is really, really fun. So it was really, really cool to see this guy. He looks so freaking cute. I don't know, because I think this was like a little, like a Pokemon...
It's from like a Pokemon Halloween line.
Yeah.
It's really what it is. It's Pikachu dressed up for Halloween as Tyranitar.
Like, he is so cute. Like,
the guy had a few of them. He actually said they were from his personal collection, so they kind of hurt for him to get rid of. But
yeah.
But yeah. The cool thing about that shop was you can tell the guy that working there, he wasn't just working there to make a job. He really enjoyed what he was doing, which is really cool to see. Really at all the shops we went to, all the people working there they loved being around collectibles, comics, cool stuff like that. And it's really not a job when you really love it like they do, which is really cool.
Like, this is, yeah, probably ideal job for me. I would love to have. So that is pretty much it for that specific store.
Pretty much that's all we really got in Daytona. Daytona didn't have a mall. We checked like a Hot Topic, BAM, and stuff like that. Unfortunately, nothing really there for us. But the next stop we went to is in Sanford, Florida. It's pretty much like half hour before you get to Orlando when you're heading south. It's like a mid-sized area. It's pretty cool. But they have like this. It's called the Seminole Town Center. I think it's in Seminole County. That's why. But the place we went to is called Comic Central, and we got really cool selection of stuff. This was like the first store we went to where I actually started seeing some higher end level pops and collectibles and other stuff like that. It was a smaller shop, but really cool stuff all packed in there. That was Comic Central. So yeah, we actually went there twice. We hit on the way back, but yeah, and I got a couple things. So the first thing I got from there was the Funko Shop exclusive Kraken, the 6-inch pop. That was part of the Mist line. This one was released last year, probably around September, I think. But yeah, very cool. Saw it, and I've been actually kind of looking for this one for a little while, but I didn't want to pay the shipping on it because the shipping on 6-inch pops is kind of crazy. But yeah, it was really good opportunity to grab it. And also while we were there, a friend of mine who I've met through Instagram, his name is Boosty. It's not his actual name, but we call him Boosty. He's a huge collector of the Avatar, and he needed one pop to complete his line, and that was the Cabbage Man, the man with the cabbage pail. So I grabbed that for him, which is really cool. But I've already shipped that off to him, so that's why we don't have that here. Also there, on the way back, I didn't get it on the way there, but I got it on the way back. I got Carl from Up. So what sucks about this is I wanted to get the $7 a pop one that was signed by the voice actor. It sold out in 3 minutes. So I decided to get this on the way back because it goes with the pop that you'll see in a few minutes. But yeah, Carl from Up is the other pop I got.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. It is pretty cool. Yeah. So the stuff that I actually got, as you all know, I got a few comics there as well. But let's start with this guy because I was really happy to find this guy. It is the archive version of Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Black Series, Star Wars Black Series.
Very cool figure.
I didn't pick up the original one because I wasn't in. I I don't know why I didn't pick it up initially. Mythical had it for the longest time, and I didn't pick it up. So, but luckily they had the archive version, which I was more than, because I am an out-of-box collector. So,
Spine.
Jesus. Very, very cool. Very awesome character. Really, really well done. I was super excited when they put him back into canon when he showed up in Rebels, and the.
Someone decided to start vacuuming. Yeah. Anyway, like I was saying, Thrawn, he's going to be appearing in the Ahsoka show, which will be coming out soon. Which there's no way they just name drop him like that in the Mandalorian season 3 spoiler alert. But if you haven't seen it at this point, it's on you. But yeah, he's definitely going to be in there. Yeah. I don't know who's going to play him. Benedict Cumberbatch is what I would like to play him, but he said he doesn't want to.
You wouldn't be mad if they got the actual voice actor, because he's related to it's Matt Mikkelsen's brother, and the voice actor. So, what else? Right here. So the next pop, this was really, really cool. So we actually went back to that store twice because of his buddy looking for a specific pop.
I just had terrible connection to the store, so I had to run to Target, get the Wi-Fi.
And I didn't see this till we exit, so I knew I had to pick it up immediately after I got in, and it was this really, really cool 8-bit glow-in-the-dark chase Predator. Which is really, really cool, and it was a GameStop exclusive only, so I was really happy to get it. Definitely we'll have to...
We'll get a good... For the close-up for this one, because it's kind of boring, we'll charge it glow for this one.
Yeah, because I'm very interested to see. I love these pixel version ones. I have the Freddy and 8-bit, yeah.
The reason they're exclusive to GameStop because most of the time they only make 8-bit ones if they're based off video games. So.
And probably the last thing I got there was I was actually looking for a kind of a new one of this, and it was the 40th anniversary of Empire Chewbacca. So I have the Force Awakens one, and I didn't like the Force Awakens one too much because I thought the colors were a little too bright on it. But this is much more, like when you see that, that's more Chewbacca. That's Chewbacca right there. So I was very happy to get that. And so he's a big figure too.
Yeah, he actually is. It's like actually a really big box, which is really cool.
Yeah, like they always do a good job with their big figs. Like the super, super big figs. So yeah, that was pretty much it from Comic Central.
Comic Central, yep.
Yep, Comic Central.
So next we went to Maitland, which is just outside Orlando, and we found this really cool shop. It's called Banff. It's pretty much a comic book shop mixed with a coffee shop in a way.
It was pretty cool.
It was really cool. A lot of good comic selection. The pop selection was not bad. But, no, they didn't have huge grails, but I did get a pop from there, and you'll see that right now. So the pop I got from there, I decided suddenly to start collecting the Breaking Bad set. I mean, most of it, not all of it, because I'm not getting duplicates of characters. But, I picked up Hank Schrader. I got him for a good price, $20 at the time. He's closer to 40, so I got him for pretty much half price. Box is in excellent condition. I do have to take off the $20 sticker off there, but Hank Schrader, he's the brother-in-law to Walter White. He dies. Spoiler alert. Show's been out for long enough, I don't care. But yeah, Breaking Bad. You'll see more Breaking Bad pops soon. Also there, I don't know if I've ever said this on the channel, but Donald Glover, aka Charles Gambino. I'm a huge fan of him. Me and my friend from like first grade, we've been friends forever. Ben, we're both huge Donald Glover fans. And I saw this. I haven't even seen the movie that he's in, but it's the Black series Lando Calrissian, where it's Childish Gambino or Donald Glover that plays him. I just got it because it looks like Donald Glover, and I think that's really cool. Lando's a cool character too. I haven't seen Solo. I know that's what this is from. But I probably will have to watch. I've been meaning to. I'm just terrible at doing what I plan on doing. But yeah,
that's fair.
Lando Calrissian.
So the only thing that I got there at Banff Comics, which was this really, really cool one. It's part of the current run of all the X-Men comics going on right now, and it is the Marvel Legends Wolverine from the current House of X, Powers of X event going on with Jonathan Hickman, so I was really excited. Wolverine is definitely one of my favorite mutant characters, I would say. He's just really cool. Has a really wide range of history throughout Marvel Comics because he's been alive for so long. So I do love that. Love the character.
Isn't there like a story where he fought along with Captain America in World War II?
Yeah, that's actually. I think that's actual proper canon too. Like
I feel like that's a good way you could bring
Captain
Wolverine into
the MCU.
The MCU is just like, hey, Bucky runs into this old
like this old short little dude.
Yeah, I mean, just ideas. If you do that, Kevin Feige, you remember my check.
He's a really cool character. Really fun character. So I was really happy to pick this guy up.
That's the only thing you got
That's the only thing I got there.
All right. So now we're really getting to the good stuff here. So, Coliseum of Comics is pretty much a chain that's I'm pretty sure it's just local to Florida, but it's like a chain comic book store, and the store in Orlando, it's called the Coliseum of Comics Millennia. It's just the name of the plaza it's in. Is their main flagship store. This is where they get the good pops. They had so many good pops. They had Genie. They had a whole bunch of stuff. Really good Lion-O. Good stuff. So we hit there twice. I'm not gonna separate the stuff like trip-wise, but the first thing I grabbed was Hot Topic exclusive glow-in-the-dark Jesse Pinkman. This is really cool. I recently picked up the Walter White, the non-glow version, for super cheap. So I figured I had to get the Jesse. They actually, the day before we went, they posted on their Facebook page, they got a huge Funko Pop collection, and one of the things I wanted to grab, but it was sold by the time I got there, was an autographed Boba Fett by the original actor, which would have been really cool to get. But unfortunately just missed it. They did have other autographed stuff, but nothing that I was really dying to have. But anyway, yeah, Breaking Bad, Jesse Pinkman. This is the glow-in-dark hazmat suit one. This is when they're obviously making crystal meth. I don't know why they make glow ones. There's not really a point that I can think of where, like, for some reason their suits glow. But it's cool nonetheless because it's a yellow glow. Yellow glows look really cool. So yeah, there's that one. That's the first pop I got there.
Not to interrupt, but the camera battery is about to die, so we're
gonna cut it one more time.
And we'll be right back.
Sorry about that. Camera battery. I think one of them drains really fast, and I think that's the one. But anyway, you just saw Jesse. This is the last Breaking Bad pop I got for the trip, and it almost completes the set. I think the only one I'm missing is Sal Goodman, which I bought last night on Mercari. Don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
But it is Gus Fring, played by Giancarlo Esposito, aka he can play a bad guy in a kids TV show. I don't care, and he would nail it. He is just so good.
He's a good actor.
I do wish they would have had the one where he has his face blown off. Spoiler alert for Breaking Bad, he fucking dies. But that's kind of a spoiler on the pop because it literally says Gus Fring dead. But Gus, and he's one of the most twisted, sadistic characters in a TV show that I couldn't it's kind of crazy how it's weird to call it. It's kind of ironic that they have pretty much a two-faced look. It really isn't like a symbolized of what the character was. He was a two-faced piece of shit. There's no other way around it.
What? I'm just thinking.
You just got the.
No, I'm just thinking of him as Two-Face.
That'd be
Batman movie.
That'd be good. But anyway, yeah, I had to get this one. He's probably my favorite TV show villain. I mean, and probably second place is Moff Gideon because he's just so good. He's such a good actor. But yeah, had to grab this one. Gotta have it. If you're gonna collect Breaking Bad and you don't have a Gus, then you're not really collecting Breaking Bad. But yeah, and then another thing, I got 3 more pops. I'm not sure why I'm saying like one more. So this is something I picked up on the way back, the second time we went. This was actually this is the day we were leaving, so this is after Disney. And I decided, we rode the Haunted Mansion ride, and I forgot how much I really liked that ride. So I picked up my favorite ghost from the Haunted Mansion, which is Ezra. This is the park exclusive. I wish I could have found it at the park for $20 is retail on this. I paid $150. So, but that's neither here nor there. It's really cool pop, vaulted. Disney parks. There are the glow ones that are SDC exclusive. Those would have been really cool to have, but those are stupid expensive. But yeah, this one's really cool. Happy to have this. He's my favorite of the Haunted Mansion ghosts on the ride. I actually think he was the ghost that was in our...
Oh yeah, I think he was actually in our ride.
He was actually the ghost, because on the ride, like, they have you go by the mirrors with the ghost in your car. It's really cool. And he was actually the ghost. It's funny how that worked out. But yeah, really happy with that one.
Cool.
And then next I have, from the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, it's the park exclusive, Jolly Roger. This is this is like the original one. They actually did release the one where he's sitting on the pirate treasure. Who knows if I got that one? Maybe you have to wait till Friday to find out.
Yeah.
But this is another park exclusive one. This is really cool. It's the OG one. There's a glow one of this one too. Funny enough, that's San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. But yeah, really cool. It's pretty much the pirate sitting on the treasure.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a really cool one.
We forgot how fun.
Yeah, I forgot how fun some of the rides are at Disney. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
Because it's been a long time since I've even been to Disney, like Magic Kingdom, I should say.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I also got one more, another Disney park exclusive that I wish I could have gotten at the park. It is Orangebird. Orangebird is pretty much Orangebird's like a cafe they have there. They actually still sell Orangebird like kind of merchandise. They have the souvenir cups. Mm-hmm. I wish they had the pop, but there's actually not a glow in the dark one of this. But there is Diamond and Flocked. But yeah.
Well, Flock makes sense. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, actually it does.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
Yeah, I think it's a bird.
But yeah, yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I just thought I like this one. It's one I really didn't think about collecting before, and then we actually got like an ice cream from the Orangebird, the cafe where it's like the Orangebird. I don't know the official name of it, but it was really good. And it's like, okay, yeah. Orangebird, you run yourself a place in my home. So yeah, that's what I've gotten from Coliseum Comics. By the way, we went to multiple Coliseum Comics because there's like 3 in the Orlando area.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. And so I also got a few things actually pop-related. So this one I figure I'd share. This was the first one. It is the Funko soda.
Yep, the Funko soda.
Of Batgirl. I didn't get the chase, which is unfortunate, but that's okay because I actually really love, this is actually probably one of my favorite designs for the Batgirl character. It's actually the design that I actually, when I got into comics for reading like superheroes and stuff, this was the Batgirl design at the time, drawn by Bab Tars. So I was really, really happy to get this. Didn't get the chase, which, what can you do? It's kind of a crapshoot of...
If you've watched my What's in the Box Wednesday where I open some sodas, it's kind of hard to get chases. I mean, they really are limited.
But really cool. Really like these little pop sodas. I have a few. I have Snake Plissken.
They're not pops.
Oh.
They're their own thing.
Oh, they're not pops?
They're not pops at all.
Oh, they're the sodas. I have a few of the sodas.
Funko soda figures.
I'm sorry. I have a few of those Funko sodas. I have Snake Plissken. I have Miguel from Coco. And I have the Pale Man and Chucky from Child's Play. So, and the last thing I got from Coliseum, the same store where he pretty much got all his Breaking Bad stuff. And I saw this and I knew I had to get it. And it is the OG Elvira Funko Pop. This is her in her just regular, normal...
black dress.
Yeah, black dress, which was really, really cool. They actually had the Funko Rock Candy.
Yep, the Rock Candy that was autographed by her.
Officially signed, and it was a little... as cool as it would to get it, it was a little out of my...
I would rather get the autograph
range, but
than the Rock Candy.
Yeah, but I love Elvira, so she's probably...
The waitress of the dark.
Yep, I love the movie too, the same name, so I was really happy to get this pop. So yeah, that was pretty much it from Coliseum.
I'm sure if you watched the Monday video, you saw all the comics that he got from Coliseum Comics. Mm-hmm. Really cool comic shop. I would highly recommend you look, if you're in the state of Florida, look and see how far a Coliseum Comics is from you because they're really cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sorry, camera cut out on us like it does. So. The next place we went to, this is actually one of the first comic book shops we actually went to after Coliseum. I went to Coliseum first because I wanted to get there before people could buy the good shit. So after that, we went to a place called Mike's Comics, where they had a lot of cool pops. They actually had a lot of the cool Hot Toys, the full-size statues. They actually had a full-size, it's like a life-size replica of the Flasher. From Gremlins, and it's funny, I guess they may actually show like body parts because they had a sign over it, which is really funny. It said not for sale, but it was really cool. They also had like I said, a bunch of
a lot of classic
toys. They had Black Series,
comics.
Cool stuff, really cool figures. The comic selection is kind of weird that they call it a comics book store. They had more figures than they had comics. They should, I don't know, but really cool store. Their Facebook or Instagram will be linked below. But first thing I got from there was Princess Leia and R2-D2 2-pack. So this is from San Diego Comic-Con from a couple years ago, 2017. Yep. This is the shared exclusive. So this is really cool. It's pretty much when Princess Leia makes the message, help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yeah. And it's really cool because it doesn't say glow in the dark anywhere on it, but the Leia is actually glow in the dark. So it's really cool. Yeah, I figured this would be a really cool one, but I don't have too many. Something I noticed is there's really not too many Star Wars pops that glow in the dark, and this was a really cool one to get. So yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Also there, funny enough, when I say there's not many glow in the dark Star Wars pops, I have the holographic Emperor, aka Palpatine,
aka Darth Sidious,
whatever you want to call him. This is really cool. It's the holographic one that's glow in the dark. This is exclusive to like a con. It doesn't have the sticker. I think for some reason there's not many out there with the actual sticker on there. It's more just the glow in the dark. But there is only one of these. This is not the original series of Star Wars, but it's like when they first did I think it's the first series where they did the orange lettering, or yellow lettering. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is really cool. The glow on this is really cool. It's like a green. It's surprisingly green. I thought it'd be blue. But yeah, really cool. Had to pick this one up because it's kind of it's just a really cool one to see.
Yeah, it's really cool.
And it really fits in with the Star Wars, what I collect with the Star Wars, and just knowing what significance this has for the Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. And also this is what I got the day that we left. They actually put this out. I think they put this out like right as we were like going in. So I snagged it pretty much as soon as I could, and that is the Black Light Hulk from the Funko Shop exclusive. If you follow like the Black Light series, or you own them, or you want them, you know these things are going nuts right now. The Carnage is up to $240, and this one's up to $90. This came out last month. This one's already $90.
Really?
Yeah, it was at $150, but that's because price there. But I mean, the latest eBay sold listings are all over $100. So yeah, I decided to get this one. I got it for a great deal looking back on it now. I actually overpaid that for it at the time. I paid $65, thinking it was worth $50 when I bought it. And it quickly shot up, so I'm really happy with that. Really good decision making, because I knew it was going to go up, but value's not everything. But this is like, glad I got it when I did, pretty much is what I'm saying. So yeah, that was really cool. Fun.
Nice. So what I got from there, we actually visited the store twice, as again. And the first time I got this, which I thought was really, really cool, it is the GVKcollectibles designer series, and it is of the Bombshell line of Batgirl. So this is like kind of cool, like pin-up. The art style is just pin-ups, kind of 50s style kind of art style, which is really, really cool. I love Batgirl, as y'all know. And I really, really love this design, and it was really, really cool to see this. I was super happy to
Funko actually did the same kind of thing. DC Bombshells line.
I actually saw the one at Mythical.
It's funny because they actually made a Joker.
Yeah, they have a Joker.
Bombshells, I was like, huh.
Oh, I think it was Delula Dent, maybe, who is the...
No, it was the actual
Joker. Oh, it was Joker. Oh, okay.
It didn't make sense. It was kind of weird, but...
Interesting.
It was, yeah, it's kind of... I think it's, I don't know.
But it's really cool because she's like kind of modeled after like a kind of like a bomber pilot, I would guess.
Yeah.
But it's really, really cool. I really love these. So on the way back, well, on the last stop we make, they had this, which I was super excited because I've been actually kind of looking for this one, and it was the brand new Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett from Return of the Jedi, the Black Series, of course. It was super, super cool to have this. They had it because this is actually probably my Favorite rendition of Boba Fett. I love the kind of scraped up armor. I love his blaster. His jetpack's really, really cool. This is pretty much, I think, everybody's known, like, what everybody thinks of a Boba Fett, this is the design they think of immediately, is the Return of the Jedi design. Super, super happy to get this. And for my last thing that I got, I was actually I saw this last minute. And all of you have probably seen this by now. I posted it on Instagram because I thought it was really, really cool because I actually got the piece to finish it. And I found this. It is the dirt bike with Carter, the hunter from The Lost World. So this is the original Kenner figure from back in the day. This is pretty much, it's now complete because I actually had to buy this piece right here because it was missing, but it wasn't too ridiculously much. So I was super happy and I wanted to get it again. So this was actually one of my favorites as a kid, so it's really, really cool to have this again in my collection. I really love it. It is broken, but like at the same, like there's like a place where there's like a peg right there. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell, but it's broken, but I'm just probably gonna glue it anyway to keep it intact because I love this. It's so super cool.
Cool thing about Living Dead comics, they actually have like not Living Dead, that's the next shop, Mike's Comics. They had like a kind of like a section dedicated for stuff that was out of box or incomplete sets. That's where you found that, so it was really cool.
Yeah, they actually had the ground tracker, which I was debating on to get because it was only $20. Yeah. But I was very, I'm more so happy with this because it was a big, like, a lot of the Lost World stuff was a big part of my childhood growing up. So yeah.
Alright, that's all you got from there, right?
That's all I got from Mike's Comics. Pretty good shop.
Yeah.
Definitely recommend.
So the next shop we went to after that was called Living Dead Comics. This is, I gotta step up real fast and grab them. Ugh. Gotta bring them a little closer. So this was a really cool shop. They had a lot of cool pops. Their prices were a little bit higher on some things than elsewhere, but that's okay because they really have to price things on how much they paid for them. But yeah, I got 2 pops from there. So going back to the Carl, the pop idea made me get that was I was able to get the flocked Hot Topic exclusive Doug from Up. So this is almost semi-completing my Up set. I pretty much have one of each character, which is like what I like to do, and I have the 2-pack and the movie moment with the mailbox. So yeah, this helps complete, pretty much in my eyes, complete each one of the characters. Nice. But yeah, really cool. It's flocked. For some reason, it doesn't have the flock sticker. I don't know why it doesn't.
It was before they started to do it.
No, it wasn't. I really don't know why they didn't. But yeah, flock Doug, really cool pop. And the next pop I got from there, which is probably one of my favorite things I picked up from the weekend. Which is the Mark Hamill dresses the Joker. It's the Mark Hamill shop exclusive, I think. No, it's exclusive to some con, D-Con, I think. Limited edition. Really cool figure. Anyway, really cool. It's pretty much Mark Hamill dresses the Joker from the animated series. If you don't know, Mark Hamill voices the Joker in the animated series. He's actually done a lot of cool voice acting. There's a couple different versions of these figure. Mark Hamill has different characters, but this is probably my favorite one. It's funny, Steve from Mythical Mountain, like, we went in there Wednesday when we got back, and he said, if you could find this, he actually was going to say, if you could find that figure, and it's like, I actually found it, and I have it in my collection. He's like, that hurts. But anyway, yeah. So Mark Hamill, this is a really cool figure. I have it in the pop stack because it was in kind of a cheap protector, and I'm going to keep it in a stack. If the opportunity arises to get this autographed, I'll be definitely taking that opportunity. So yeah, that's what I got from Living Dead.
And so what I got from Living Dead, I did get a lot of comics from there. Really, really cool. I mainly got the Marvel Godzilla stuff, which I was super excited about. But I did find this, which I was really excited about. It is the Alien Isolation Amanda Ripley jumpsuit. Now this is the daughter of Ellen Ripley, and it's, as you all know, Alien Isolation is pretty much a direct sequel to Alien. It follows Amanda Ripley going on a ship, trying to look for her mother. and the Xenomorph is there. So it all hell breaks loose. So I was really excited to find this because now I have both Ellen and I have Amanda, which is really, really cool. Super happy to find that. So
yeah.
And yeah, that's all I got pretty much from Living Dead Comics. Pretty good shop, I would say.
Yeah, really cool shop.
A lot of cool statues.
Statues and stuff, comics, good selection. A lot of stuff everywhere. Like they also have Pokemon and Magic Gathering stuff, so that's cool. So before we get into the last shops, we do have to take one more cut because the camera's not cut out on us one more time. So we'll be right back after this. All right, and we're back. If you made it to this part of the video and you're still watching, we appreciate it so much. Thank you. We know this is a longer video, and sometimes longer videos are harder to sit through. But if you're watching all the way through, leave a comment and say pineapple juice,
or say what your
what your favorite item is that we found, or say what your favorite items that we showed off this video. So we each have one more shop left. We went to just randomly Googling on the night before we were gonna leave to go home. I found this shop called Pop Vapor Toys, and it's actually pretty much all they sell is pops, which is kind of what I was looking for and hoping I could really find. Their Instagram will be linked below. He posts a collection, and he does ship. He says he does ship, I think he said worldwide, but definitely within the United States. I got 3 pops in there, so let's go ahead and jump on the first one. I don't know if I've ever said this before, but Goofy is my favorite Disney character. Of like the treehouse, like the Mickey's Treehouse Friends type. This is Max from the Goof Troop. This is the actual Chase from the GameStop exclusive. This is where he has the skateboard. Max, it's not the one from the Goofy movie, but it's pretty damn close.
It's Max from the animated series, which we both grew up watching too, so it was really, really cool.
But Goofy movie, favorite, so they only made one pop for the Goofy movie, and that's Powerline, which is kind of surprising to me, but so I had to get this one for that collection, for the Disney collection, because it's just so cool. Been looking for it a while. It's not exactly a hard one to find, it's just not really
common.
Yeah. It's a Chase after all, so it's 1 in 6. But also that I found 2 2-packs. So the first one being the Rockin' Mankind 2-pack that just recently came out, the Walmart exclusive. This just came out, and the Walmarts around us suck at getting in their own exclusives. They'll just get in pretty much every other fucking common there is, except for the damn exclusives. So this guy, luckily, he had a whole bunch of them. I think the collection he bought had a few of them in, and he's probably found a couple too. But yeah, I had to pick this one up. It's the only Mankind they're making. I think they're not making like a standalone Mankind pop figure, which kind of sucks because Mankind. I feel like you could do a 3-pack or a 4-pack with the Mick Foley characters. That'd be really cool. Yeah. Funko, write me my check when you make that. Had to pick that one up. Really cool pop. The Rock. It's really cool because it's from the night where the Rock beat the living shit out of Mankind.
Yeah, it's
like legit beat the shit out of the Mankind. Like the chair shots he was taking were like legitimately gross.
Okay. I was trying to think, was that the Last Man Standing, or was that the actual, was it an I Quit match?
I think it was an I Quit match.
Yeah.
And the last pop I got there, this is something I've been looking for a while, and that is the Freddy and Jason 2-pack box lunch exclusive, which has each character bloodied up. This is really cool. It's a really cool 2-pack. It says, it's funny because on the back it says A Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th. It doesn't actually say Freddy vs. Jason, because it's not from there. It's the individual characters from their own movies just together for some reason. And instead of labeling it, they probably couldn't get the rights to the name or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it's still really cool. I've been looking for it for a while. The box is bloody, the characters are bloody. It's really it's an awesome looking pop.
Awesome 2-pack. And from Box Lunch, which is so weird.
Yeah, it's kind of because it's really not a Box Lunch's alley to do gore, horror figures.
Like 2-packs, yeah. You would think it would be
their most recent exclusive was fucking Winnie the Pooh dressed as a fucking bumblebee. So It's kind of different from what they are doing now.
So, the last shop that I hit, and the last one I got stuff from, was a store called USA Gundam. It is in Daytona. It's a pretty cool shop. It is a local, it's only here. It's like it's a warehouse, but they also get in a lot of Gundam kits, a lot of Japanese model kits as well, and a lot of, like, figure arts, and, like, I think, Figmas, I believe. I could be completely wrong. But I decided to go there, and I decided to pick something up. I love building model kits. I love Gunpla kits, so I decided to pick up the Char's Zaku from the original Gundam. Char's probably one of my favorite characters, and his Zaku suit, along with the RX-72, which is the OG Gundam, is probably the most iconic mobile suit in Gundam history. So this was a no-brainer for me. And I also did get this too, because they also had shirts that you can get, very much like at Awesome Toys Daytona. So I got a Gundam t-shirt, a Gundam USA shop. It's really, really cool. I love the shop down there. It was really, really cool. So yeah, that's all the figures that we got. Kind of. There's some we got in Disney too, and you'll see those on Friday. So be on the lookout on Friday. Will be the pretty much the stuff we got inside Disney video. We wanted to make it separated to make it so, I mean, all the videos are gonna be long instead of setting one super duper long. Maybe we could do just one, like 3. 2-part, definitely.
Yeah.
A 2-parter, you know.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really it for us today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you made it through this video, go ahead and leave a comment of what your favorite item was that we showed off today. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. I'm obviously Jack's Pop Guy.
GVKcollectibles.
Yeah. And also, those links will be in the description. Also in the description will be our Mercari shops. Check those out. But also will be, I'm probably going to do either their Facebook pages or their Instagram pages for all these shops. So make sure you go check those out, because a lot of the shops do online sales as well, especially Pop Beaver Toys. I know for a fact he does. So yeah, make sure you check those out. If you see anything you like, give them some support. You know, if you're going to Orlando, Daytona, or if you're semi close to them, check out these shops and go support local shops, because it's always fun to help. That's like the main thing we wanted to do, was we wanted to pretty much stick to the local businesses, because we love supporting the local shops and the local businesses, because they are really what keeps the, you know, not really, I don't know, maybe the local, because I mean, really the local economy going. So yeah.
Yeah, and it's cool. A lot of these people are really cool, and you also get to find some really awesome stuff.
No, like all the people that are working there, they actually care about the things they're selling, and they sometimes they collect the exact same things. So I think the guy at Living Dead said he was really tempted to pick up the Mark Hamill himself, and he had a few pops in his that they actually had a display of pops that weren't for sale that were theirs, which is really cool to see, because you don't really see that too often. But yeah,
that's it.
That's it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.